We are DC TV shows.
Except Gotham, actually.
For some time, we were stuck with this.
Hashtag feminism. Hashtag feminism. Hashtag feminism.
But now, we have come with only one goal, and that is to do this. And to do this, we have to be something else. We have to be someone else. We are the Arrowverse.
Hey guys, it's Nona Prince, and it was a crossover week. If you are into DC TV shows like Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, this video is for you, man. It's a review, a breakdown of Crisis on Earth X crossover, and let's jump into it, man. My thoughts, my reaction to it. Guys, in this video you'll have spoilers, so be careful. It was just amazing, man. This was the best 4 hours of television ever. I really enjoyed it. With the budget they had, they almost pulled a movie, a feature film. There were some minor problems, but what they did on a TV network, that was fucking amazing. There's so many characters there. Everyone should have a scene, and with the teaming up, with the story arcs, it was just awesome. They pulled up a masterpiece. Before the crossover started, I was actually worried. There are so many characters. If I didn't want this to be, separate something that is not, related to the other storyline going into the crossovers. Like Flash, it's not like the wedding is happening and that has nothing to do with the future episodes. Like, characters should change, and they have a story arc that leads into their separate shows, and it's not just like they come together, have fun and just leave, and it doesn't exist in a season narration. I was happy that they didn't do that. Each character, each shows had a story arc coming into the crossover and going out of the crossover. There was a big change that will stay, that will have consequences of the individual shows, and that's the best part of it. And thank you, writers, for doing that. Each show had a story arc for them, like Flash, the wedding part. Arrow had the relationship drama between Oliver and Felicity. With Jackson and Stein from Legends, they had a story arc. From Supergirl, what's her name? Alex had a storyline with Sarah, and everyone got something to do with it. Even Supergirl somewhat was, confronted about what's happening to her as an individual on her show, and everyone had something. Some characters were left out. I really like that not every character had to be there and have a story arc there. It was not required. It was a good thing to resting some people, bringing some people in the last episode or second last episode. And from Supergirl, they didn't have many characters, but they used them very nicely. Just Supergirl and Alex. But on Earth X, they were James and Win. Very good use of characters. So if I see, according to the story, if I rank the shows, which story was more, influential and had more impact, I would make it as number 1 will be Legends, of course. It was awesome how they built it up in the first 3 episodes, and I knew he is gonna die. Number 2, I think more Arrow, because Supergirl, I don't watch Supergirl. I just saw the first season and I didn't relate to it very much. I'll put Arrow there as Prometheus was there as Tommy, and that influenced him a lot, and all that Felicity and Oliver stuff. Then third, I'll put Supergirl. I'll put Supergirl, and then Flash, because I think except the first episode about the wedding, there was nothing else to him. Even bringing Eobard Thawne from the season 1 didn't, add to him, because they had to show him Barry as, happy and content with his life. They again can't show. They little teased it a bit that he's, feeling that energy from Reverse Flash of season 1, the helplessness of that, but it didn't have a great impact because they had to maintain his character, because he has come out of the Speed Force. He's a different Barry than he was before that. All sad and grumpy. So it was okay. Overall, it worked, and that's the best thing. One thing I didn't like was there was no explanation how Eobard Thawne survived. Okay, some geeks are there and some nerds are there, comic book stuff. You can yourself make up something how he survived, but I wanted to know how he survived from this show and not a fan theory. So I think that was missing. Maybe in future, maybe we get it, and may Reverse Flash, this Reverse Flash may join Legion of Doom for season 3 of Legends. We have Grodd. Oh, that'll be amazing, Grodd and Reverse Flash. As I said before, we lost Stein, Professor Stein, and it was an emotional moment. I literally got tears in my eyes. It's shot very well. Amazing twist was seeing the actor who played Tommy. Oh my god, people were waiting for that from season 1, the ending of season 1 when he died. And people were saying in season 5 Prometheus will be Tommy, but as we know it was not, it was Adrian Chase. But that scene was awesome, I think. And even Steven Amell teased it on his Instagram that he's doing something. He was waiting for from season 1. It was an awesome scene. One thing I really liked about this was there was no fooling around or with crampiness and all that. With then Alex goes to win and from Earth X that I have to save my sister, please don't destroy that. So if Vin would have said, yeah, let's save your sister and all that, that was bullshit, man. What he said was that his generations and generations are fighting for that war, and for him, of course, the war is more important than another Earth. His Earth is more important, and I really like that they pinpointed to that, and he didn't accept that the first time. But like overall, it really didn't have moments like that. Even Prometheus, when he's like giving up everything, saying that sorry and all, and suddenly he changes. Actually, that's the Prometheus personality. He plays with Oliver always, and I really like that they didn't go to that route of him sorry and all that. I think they of course killed the character because the actor was not available. They just got him for that scene until he removes this mask. Very well use of it, fan service, and as a fan, I loved it. Oh, a very controversial thing, but even Marvel and DC movies have not got it right, but the villains were very good. Really, the story the love between bad Oliver and bad Supergirl Overwatch, it was amazing. And there was strongness to their bond with Ebert Thawne. All that stuff, it really worked. They were not one-dimensional that they won, they lost, they won, and they lost at the end. Villain-heavy episode, the full crossover, and I like that how they were winning everything until the second last episode, and how heroes came back. But I really like that. I just want nitpicking that I really wanted evil Oliver. It was evil, but he was too similar to our Oliver in thinking and all that. I wanted him to be a little crazy, do something, unexpected, and that didn't happen because he was just an evil Oliver and not evilly, master manipulating and all that Oliver. So I hope they had that, but it's okay. There were some great references from, of course, Robert Thawne when he mentions that, oh, your cousin, I fought him in the future. He's fast, but I'm faster. That was an epic line. And they don't have to, give proof of that or make logic to that, how, but that it's amazing. They do that, and Tom Cavanaugh is an absolutely great actor. He didn't get much of his role in the last crossover. I think that's why they give him even the villain and playing as Harry, but he nailed it. He always nails it. Oh, so there are many people thinking about who was that girl who came to Barry during the wedding, and there are many theories there, and best theory I liked is that it's his daughter came from future to see how the wedding goes, and I think that she came back, that changed the past when Nazi came in and all that. I think they'll not address this in this season. Maybe they just teased it, and maybe they use it next season or after that. They have a long number of seasons there. At least minimum 10 seasons, and I'm sure there were a lot of jokes around happening, but literally some of them really felt forced, and that's okay for TV. They the fan moments, something interaction with characters which may never come together again. They don't get that opportunity, so I can forgive that, but little bit they could have been more better with the jokes. Now coming to the action part, I think as per the TV norms, it was awesome. It was amazing, literally amazing, how they shot the fight sequences. There was some time you noticed something odd. I don't have to go in detail, but yeah, it really works. End of the day, it has to work, and it worked very well. It was shot very beautifully. The combination of characters they made of Heatwave and Killer Frost. Oh, I didn't mention that Wally scene. Only scene Wally got, but that was amazing. So guys, that's it. Crisis on Earth X, this year's crossover. It was awesome. It was way better than the previous crossover, and way better than the previous crossover and that yeah, so it was very good. Guys, tell me in the comments your thoughts about the crossover. Do tell me your thoughts, your favorite character moments, and whatever you liked and disliked about it in the comments. Please, let's discuss, man. Let's discuss something. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, thumbs down. No issues. Watch other videos, and if you like this video a lot and like other videos also, hit the subscribe button. You'll get notified when I upload a new video. So guys, thanks for watching. See you later.